All right, y'all. So, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to J Squared Expediting. If you're new to the channel, my wife and I run expedited trucks. We are owner operators, and today we're going to attempt to change our own shocks. We watched some videos on it. It doesn't seem like it's that hard to do. We feel like our shocks are wore out, so we're going to give it a shot. And we were looking at our shocks, and I don't know, one side's loose, the other side's tight, but kind of worries me a little bit. So we're going to pull these off, put new ones on. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping back. Remember, we can move a lot of things across this country, but the one thing we can't move is the growth of this channel without your help. So let's get these shocks changed. And yeah, should be fun. Got the top off. Now there should be a washer and a nut on the back. So reach your hand in here, get those, get the nut, and get the washer. And then there's a nut and washer on this side. And pop it out. And what I like to do is, so I don't lose nothing, right there. Now my wife's gonna help me with the bottom one. All right, out with the old, now back in with the new. So what we're gonna do is we'll put the bottom in first, and then we can pull up on it to attach the top. So we'll see if we can get it down in there, put it all back together. We're gonna put some anti-seize on it and do it up real good, and then we'll put it back in there. All right, here's the bottom shock bolt. So what we're going to do is probably going to get this never seize all over the place, but we're going to take some of this and put it all over the bolt, because what happens if they get rusted in there too bad, they won't want to come out. So we're going to put this all over the bolt. Get it all nice and coated. If you don't get it on yourself, did you really put any anti-seize on it if you don't get it everywhere? All right, so here's the new shock. The wife's down the bottom with we'll put that through there. We're gonna go, we'll flip this camera around and we'll go put this shock into play. We're gonna put this in there. Shock in here. We're gonna slide it into place. There we go. All right, so it's about the right size and everything. We're gonna have to push it down a little bit. Have the wife put the washer on and then tighten the nut. She can't get it, I'll get it. No, she got it. Get in here. Oh, tighten this up. Oh shit. Well, maybe I won't. Just trying to be careful so I don't cross thread it. There we go. Finger tight as much as you can get it, and we'll tighten her up. All right. right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do the same thing with, I'm sorry I'm moving the camera too much. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do the same thing we did with the bottom bolt. We're gonna anti-seize this one. We're gonna put it in, and we're not gonna tighten it yet. We didn't fully tighten the bottom one yet because we wanna get this one in and still have a little bit of wiggle room. So that's the next step. We're trying to do the best we can because my wife's helped me because I've got bad knees and I can't crawl on the ground. So she's down there helping as much as she can to help me out, and I'm not the easiest person in the world to work with sometimes. But I mean, this is real easy, real simple. I was surprised how easy it is so far. So let me anti-seize this, and we'll put this back together. All right, and the last part, oops, sorry, you can't see them. Cut these things off, that's the last part. So just cut them off and cut the top one off, and you just successfully changed your shocks. All right, now this side's gonna be a lot easier because I don't have all the stuff in the way. So I'm snuck in back behind the air box here. We're gonna come down in here. I don't know how easy you're gonna be able to see, but I gotta push these lines out the way. Oh, wrong one. And this was the loose shock. This one was super loose on the bottom. And I don't know why. I'll show you real quick. So hold on, let me set this wrench down. I mean, it's gonna be loose now, but we haven't, let me get this out of the way. We haven't touched the bottom bolt yet. I don't know if you can see, but see how loose that is at the bottom? That shouldn't be moving like that. So, and these looked like brand new shocks when we bought the truck, but obviously, I don't think they tightened them up properly. So, I may not be able to have the wife film this one because I might need her to get on to hold the wrench on the back side here because I can't get in here with that. But we're gonna get this back one off and we'll be right back. All right, well, everything can't go easy. Whoever changed these out, because these are new shocks, they're newer shocks, they haven't been on here since brand new. Whoever put these shocks on cross-thread the shit out of the bolts. They didn't put the right shocks on there. These are the wrong shocks. By the looks of the ones that we're putting on now are the right ones we got from using the VIN number and right from the Freightliner dealership. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to put this one back on or put the other bolt back in it. And we're gonna have to probably wait till we get to the house and heat it up with some torches or something and put a new bolt in there. Because this one's bad and it needs to be changed. And maybe I don't know, maybe I can go to Love's and if they got a set of torches or something, they can get it off. But by the looks of things, this one ain't coming off here. So unfortunately, what we're gonna have to do is put it back together. And this video of changing out shocks, we got one side done. We'll have to be put on the back burner until we get the, figure out how to get this bolt out. I sprayed it with some PB Blaster and hoping that would free it up. And we might try it one more time, but want to let that work in there a minute. We might try it again, but we'll see what happens and we'll be back with you here shortly. All right, well, fortunately, we thought it was gonna have to happen. So a short video changing out shocks turns into we're gonna have to get this bolt cut. Unfortunately, I don't have, if I had a Sawzall, I could get it off. Then I'd have to get a new bolt. And that's what I may do. Haven't told the wife yet. but we may go buy a Sawzall with a metal blade and figure out what size bolt this is, and put a new bolt in it. So we may go do that tomorrow. I'll see how she feels and what she says. I'll go talk to her, and maybe we'll finish this video tomorrow. It's going to be a bitch cutting through that bolt, but that or a grinder, but a Sawzall I think would work a little better. So till tomorrow, we'll let you know. All right, good morning, y'all. We're still here at the truck stop. We just got off the phone with the dealership, and they should have a bolt that will fit my truck. So I'm fixing to head down there and get the bolt. Then we got, before I go there, we got to stop at Harbor Freight. We're gonna buy a Sawzall, an extension cord, and a blades. So let's get that started. Well, walking up the side of the road, just leaving the small Freightliner behind me there. I missed the entrance, so I went down a little bit and parked at the TA just down the road. But I got me my bolt, $17 for a bolt, but I need it so I can change out that other shock. So let's get back to the truck and get headed back down to where we were headed. This is kind of a video within a video within a video, I guess. So let's get back to the truck, and I gotta go pick up a load, so we'll go pick that load up, and then tonight or this afternoon sometime after we get the load, we will finish installing these shocks. All right, y'all, day 2 of trying to get the shock off, and I don't have torches, but what I do have is a generator and a Sawzall. So let's get this party started. We got to cut this bolt off. I think I'm gonna have enough room to get in there and cut it on the side of the bolt head, and then we can just push it out. It's loose, and if not, I got a hammer or stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure when we pulled on it, it was loose, wasn't it? Yeah, so we should be able to get off. So let's get this party started. We got the head of the bolt off. Now let's try to get it out. Out with the old, in with the new. So this is because this was all, you can actually kind of see where it's cross-threaded a little bit, how the bolt is kicked. And so the only way to get it off was either torch it or cut it, and I can't afford torches, so we cut it. So let's get the top bolt off and put the new shock on. So here, can you lift those wires, those hoses up there? Thank you. All right, you ready? Out with the old. How to get in here. All right. All right, she's figure tight. All right, new shock is on. Just gotta tighten it up, and we're ready to go. All right, last step is to cut that yellow band off of there, and we're good to go. Don't forget, after, I forget how many miles, they say a couple hundred miles, make sure you check them. Make sure they're still tight. But like you've seen, we got her. The new shocks are installed. Appreciate y'all being here. Remember, if you're an owner operator, you can work on your own equipment too. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for tagging along. Remember, from us to you, be good to one another.
And live to expect another day.
There you go.